Female predictions for the 2021-2022 season. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Halligan. This is my YouTube channel about biathlon. All right, so my first prediction for Breakthrough Woman of the Year, it's going to be Justine Braisaz-Bouchet. And I really like Justine. I think she's a very strong athlete, has some really strong technique, but for some reason, it's just not clicking. It's just not all there. Now, she's actually got some impressive stats that are supporting my decision here. She's actually consistently the third fastest skier in the world, behind only Tyrrell Eckhoff and Marta Olsbu-Roysland. So with that kind of ski speed, all Justine really needs is some luck on the range, and she can be one of the top athletes in the world. The thing that I don't understand is traditionally the French are extremely disciplined when it comes to shooting. As a team, they're usually one of the highest shooting percentage teams out there. So the fact that she's one of the fastest skiers on the circuit and she's not in the top 5 or top 3, to me, it just screams potential. She has so much potential, and if she can get it together on the range, then I think she's going to be your breakthrough performer of the year by far. My next prediction is Marketa Davidova. I'm 1 for 1 on predictions with Davidova. Last year, I predicted her to have a really good World Championships, and sure enough, she earned the win. So I'm 1 for 1 on Davidova, and I'm just going to say Davidova, she's again another one of those athletes that are really fast skier, having some issues on the range. If she can bump her standing shooting up, she is going to have a really good season. Think about it this way. If she's coming into the last standing stage and has a few misses on standing, there's no way you can win the race unless it's some crazy conditions and everyone's missing. She's got to be able to seal the deal in standing, hit her targets, and pull away with force to win the race. Now, speaking of the upcoming race season, I have a little race going on myself. I want to see if I can get this channel to 1,000 subscribers by the start of the season. And I can't do it alone, so please help me out. Share this channel with your friends, share this video with your friends and biathlon teammates, and hopefully we can get this up to 1,000 before the start of the season. So if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button down below. My next prediction, and this is low-hanging fruit, everybody wants to see how this athlete is going to do this year, Stina Nilsson. I don't even know if she's going to be on the World Cup that often because Sweden has a really strong women's team right now, but everybody wants to see how Stina Nilsson is going to do. Is she going to qualify for the Olympics? Is she going to be a World Cup regular? Is she going to ski lights out compared to the competitors? Unfortunately, we just have no data on her because she only had 2 World Cup races this year. But in those 2 races, she was able to have some pretty good results. Now, we already saw earlier this year, she won a roller ski race with really good shooting and really fast skiing against Hanna and Elvira Oiberg, who are already really solid contenders on the World Cup. Stina Nilsson could be one of those Ligrid type athletes who sort of comes out of nowhere, even though we all see her coming, and it breaks into the top 10 immediately. Last season, she started off pretty slow. Her skiing wasn't that fast, even compared to IBU Cup level athletes, and I don't know if that was not feeling great, her training plan, maybe she didn't feel confident in herself as a biathlete yet, but she really was able to pick it up at the end of the season and develop a little bit of confidence on the biathlon scene. My North American breakthrough prediction this season is Emma Lunder from Canada. Emma obviously had a really good season this year, and many would consider last season to be her breakout year, but here's the craziest thing about it. When you look at her stats, she really didn't improve much. Her skiing didn't get any faster, her shooting didn't get any better. I have no idea how, but she just ended up having a way better season. So if she can hit that same baseline that she's been hitting the last couple of years, or even better, improve, maybe with some newfound confidence from her success last year, she's able to put in an even better season of training this summer, maybe we could see Emma Lunder consistently in the top 15 and really leading the North American charge. All right, and finally, the breakthrough team of the year, I'm going to go with Italy. And now you might be thinking, Italy, what the heck? They have some really good athletes on their team. Well, last season, Italy was 9th in the Nation Cup and 8th in the relay score, which is kind of surprising considering some of the big names that's coming out of their program. Lisa Vitozzi needs to come back. She's been having some weird issues on the range these last couple seasons, and her shooting percentage has dropped off significantly. She's really got to tighten it up on the range and be that solid number 2 for the Italian team. Next, they need a third person. There's a huge drop-off after their second person. Not many teams have a depth of 3 or 4 athletes, so if they can get a solid third athlete in there, then my money's on them to be in the top 5 or top 4 even on the overall. Up-and-coming junior like Rebecca Passler or Hanna Auchenteller to really step it up and kind of break onto the World Cup scene like Vitozzi did a couple seasons ago. Is that possible? Maybe. Both Auchenteller and Passler have had some experience on the IBU Cup where they did have some really good results, Passler even winning the final IBU Cup sprint of the year. But these 2 athletes need to be consistent on the World Cup, and again, this only really matters if Vitozzi can really get her act together. Doro's just got to keep riding strong, but unfortunately there's not much room for growth in Doro. She's already one of the top athletes in the world, so you can't expect her to change so drastically that it really picks up the rest of the team. All right, those are my predictions for the women's scene this year. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. Start the discussion. Did I miss anyone? Am I totally off the mark with anyone? Let me know in the comments down below. And remember, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the start of the season. We have about a month to go. So if you can, hit that subscribe button down below, share this video with a friend of yours, and let's get to 1,000. But until next time, we'll see ya.